Today I'm in Santa Monica. I started in Pasadena on a sunny day, beautiful and warm, and arrive here in Santa Monica on a very cold, cloudy day. It's very far. It took me 2 hours by metro, 2 times changing in downtown Union Station and 1 time in 7th Street. It's a long ride and I was hoping to have some sun. Unfortunately, there's no sun here. And in fact, it's quite cold actually. Cool November day, but I make the best out of it. The plan is to walk from the pier down along the beach to Venice and then take the bus back. The last time I was here, there was no metro going this far. Culver City was the last station. Now it's finished. It's a great way to get from downtown to Santa Monica. And now I'm heading for the pier. There's the pier up front. Also the beach. So I'm at the pier now. I'm not on the pier yet. Here's a cannon. This is the Pacific Road. You get to Pacific Palisades, Malibu and Getty Villa, which I will come to at some other point. Today is anyway not a good day. It's very cloudy and dark. You can hardly see the ocean. Now I'm walking on the pier, famous pier in Santa Monica. Down here you see the street going towards Malibu, Pacific Palisades. Here is the beach, or as far as it's possible to see it right now. This is the pier. This pier is basically an amusement park with Ferris wheel, and for tourists, of course, like me. I'm going the other way. Here are shops. This is a building with shops, but everything seems to be a little slowed down. I mean, it's not summer anymore and the weather is not nice. At least it's not raining. I'm walking towards the Ferris wheel. Everything here is made of wood. The floor. It's a huge pier. It's really big. It's very wide. Not like a usual pier. And there's Venice. I'm gonna walk along the beach down there. It's not very far. Very funny, there are many references to movies, like the Zoltar machine that grants wishes from the movie Big, and in the back there is Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. That's a reference to Forrest Gump. Both movies are with Tom Hanks in the leading role. So I'm heading now towards the beach, walk down towards Venice. Yes, I don't have to cross the bridge over the street. I can go down here. And here are the signs. You can walk beach, bike path and Muscle Beach. Many people are using bicycles here because it's so straight and flat and easy to get around with. You can rent them anywhere, whenever you like. So this is the footpathway next to the biker way. That way it's like a highway for bicycles. And here you can see a tent, but maybe these are not homeless, I'm not sure. I'm now walking towards Venice Beach, Muscle Beach. Unlike any other places I have seen here, you have a lot of options to be active as an adult person. Usually you have that for children everywhere, children's playgrounds and stuff. But here it's all for adults. It's not actually meant only for children. The same way you see a lot of people really in good shape. There's a large area of beach, so it spreads out. It's never really crowded here. You have space, a lot of it. This is still Santa Monica Pier. There is the Venice Boardwalk 1.1 miles away. I don't think it's that far. Distances are a bit difficult to estimate here. It can be very long. Have these huts for the lifeguards. Every 100 meters or so, there's one of those. I'm approaching Venice Beach Walk with the shops and stuff, approaching slowly through the sand. Venice Beach Walk starts here. Entering the beach walk now. So it doesn't really look that bad. I heard things like it's blasted with tents now and things like that, but apparently either they cleaned it up or it's not true exaggeration. It looks as usual as it always looked before. These shops are open. There's this Titanic shop. Okay, there's no tent here. It's even cleaner as I remember it in the past. So either they'd done something or it was just a rumor. As far as I know, the problem here was that these shops and also the residential apartments that were rented here were over time they were sold to other parties, and they raised the rents so much that they couldn't afford it anymore, the shops or also the residents. So that was a big problem, and for a while it was not clear what's going to happen. But apparently they solved this problem in a way, because there are still these shops that used to be here are still here. That's actually a good thing. That means there was some kind of a solution there. Sometimes these places, they play very loud music. I'm trying to avoid that, because if I get this music on the tape, on my video, I get also a copyright claim and I can't use the materials. This is kind of the thing with YouTube and making these videos. You have to be very careful not to use other materials that are copyright protected. Otherwise you get a copyright claim and you have to remove it somehow, and this is additional work I want to avoid. That's why I don't go to places where there's loud music with the camera. Right, I went off the beach walk. There is the main plaza, and that is basically the end of it. You can walk a little further down, but there are not many shops. A little further down is the marina. It's not very far. So I walked from Santa Monica Pier along the Venice Beach Walk to the central plaza of Venice, and now I'm heading back towards downtown. I'm looking for a bus. There used to be a bus. Culver City at least, maybe even further towards downtown. I'm not sure. I have to check it out. The weather was not very fortunate. It was not sunny. I can't change the weather. Clear. When I left it was sunny and really bright outside. But the distances are so large. It's very far away, so the weather can change from this distance, of course. I'm sure when I get back to Pasadena it's gonna be sunny again. But here, well, today it's not sunny. Thank you for watching. This was my video on Santa Monica and Venice Beach Walk and Venice Beach. I'm looking forward to the next one. Keep watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I took the bus to downtown and now I'm heading toward Union Station somehow. The bus ended at 7th Street, which is over there. Here I'm in the historic center of downtown. There it says Old Bank District. A little further down was the Fashion District. Here is 6th Street. This is 6th Street. I continue on Main Street. Is this street called? So I'm in the very center now of downtown. There are more signs that say historic core, which is apparently where I am now. Here you see old high-rise buildings, the Hotel Rosling. Main Street at 5th Street. Definitely has a certain charm here, these old ancient buildings, chessboard city character of these American cities. However, this part seems a bit run down, but I guess once you live here, you get used to that. It's because everything is very close on one spot, very concentrated. There you see they rent out loft in the top parts of these buildings for people who can afford it. Now I'm at 4th Street. I may be going down here. I want to get to Union Station, Hotel Barclay. Another one of those old buildings. Front ahead you have City National Bank Tower on 4th Street. I'm crossing here. Crossing 4th Street. Here's another sign of historic downtown with the sites that you can see here. Here at 2nd Street, they're building a new one of those high-rise towers. And in the back you see the banking buildings. A little further down on the right is Los Angeles City Hall again. It's not far from Union Station. So now approaching 1st Street here, along this government building with these fancy sculptures. And in the back you see the tower of City Hall. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's a government building for sure. I think it's the police building. This is First Street now. Alright, I'm about to cross First Street. Here is City Hall. I will pass by on the other side. There's a little park. Right, so this is the Grand Park. It is kind of locked down with fences, so you cannot climb up the stairs. And I'm approaching the freeway. Behind the freeway is Union Station, a little further down. And from here you can see the hills. A little hazy today, but at least here it is sunny. It's not cloudy like in Santa Monica. You could tell when I took the bus from Venice along Venice Boulevard towards downtown. After only a short while, the weather changed and it became sunny again. It's really the coastline that keeps the clouds. And you can see the tents and the sign, Union Station. Back on Main Street, crossing the freeway now. There's not much traffic here on this side. It's all around the freeway, but here, no cars. This is the market I was talking about. There's nothing much going on. The booths are closed, but it's really Mexican inspired here. And this is how this plaza and the surroundings actually look like or remind me of Mexico a lot. And here is the Cultural Institute of Mexico as well. So there is a connection and a reason for that. Crossing Alameda, this is the entrance. A lot of signs here. And behind me is Union Station. I will take the metro back to Pasadena. The Gold Line starts here towards Azusa with Pasadena on the way. That's what I'm going on now.